Exactly, and this shows that Spidey really, you know, he always ahead of himself. He always he doesn't like, you know, he doesn't come off cocky, but he never thinks he can actually lose or die for that matter. But that will be incredibly apparent in the boss fight that we are about to do. How overpowered and way over his head he's in this. Whoa. Okay. I can destroy them like this, I think. Yeah. And I also like how different these two are. Miguel is more the, let's save the universe, and maybe, you know, break some eggs along the way. But Peter is, we are saving every egg along the way. Oh. No. Not with me, fam. Oh, and get used to these locks, because they're throughout the whole game.
I need a security pass for that door, and I'm hemorrhaging time, especially if Parker arrives before I do. If only he had listened to me.
But why isn't this... See? How cleverly placed they are? Alright, so it's open from the other side. Good. And I love how Miguel is charging forward. And Peter, he's more of the close combat type. And Peter is the, you know, he can attack from the distance much easier than Miguel, keeping the enemy at bay. Where Miguel is just charging in, boom, boom, boom. Get down here? Yeah. But let's collect some XP first. Oh, we don't have to fight every battle that we encounter. Holy moly.
Parker, slow down. Wait for me to get to my 66th floor.
Did that get me? Yeah,
it did. How about you hurry? Figures.
And the funny thing is, Miguel is telling Peter to hurry up or do things faster through the whole game, but when Peter says it, oh my god, it's blasphemy. And I kind of don't know where I am. Floor-wise. I remember we were at the 60th floor.
Parker, a hallway here just changed. It wasn't me. Maybe Brock smashed the wall or something.
Shit.
I'm just trying to stay alive. If you were, you'd clear out. But you have to prove your bravery. Bravery? Dude, there is nothing I would like better than to just hightail it out of here. Then why the shock don't you? Because what I do here matters, okay? Beyond changing hallways into elevators, it matters. And that's just something I have to live with, even if it means I die with it. You get it, O'Hara? Whatever. I just need to find the right sentry robot. Or the right 10 sentries.
And that's basically, with great power comes great responsibility. That's basically the core section of it, because as Stanley said in the in the second, I think, second Marvel movie, Spider-Man movie, one can make a difference. One person, two can make a difference. And I think that's right. I feel the same way. And funny enough, I didn't start off with Marvel comics. There was this newspaper stand that we had in our village, and he had comics, all kinds of comics, X-Men, Spider-Man, and DC comics with Green Lantern and stuff. And the first comic I got was, I think I was 6 or 7, something like that. And my dad got me Batman and Robin. And the funny thing is, he was here, look, this is Batman, he's a good guy. And he has a sidekick. It was Jason Todd at the time. And he said, like, this...
Only way to move fast enough is to go free fall in the elevator shaft. Well, shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. On my way, Parker. Parker? Oh, that's ominous.
And he said, look, they're just like us. I'm the big guy, you're the small guy. And that's where my obsession with Robin comes from, or Jason Todd. Because my dad was like, this kind of companionship is always, you know, remembered by a kid. And I think kids need that. This kind of relying on someone. And that's what Batman basically is. Your father figure. Yep. And this is how I skipped the first cutscene, by the way. I don't think we're gonna free fall straight to the 66th floor. I don't think it's a straight shot. Whoops. And then I was kind of into it. I started drawing superheroes, and then I got the X-Men. And I remember there was one page where Scott and Jean were kissing, and it was drawn really adult, a really adult drawing style. And my brother figured out, and he sold me out to my mom. But funny enough, she didn't take away my comic. And then I started watching the animated series of X-Men and Spider-Man. And that's pretty much how I came to be the guy that I am today. And that's Stan Lee's and Bob Kane's fault, you might say. Or achievement, because I think I'm a good person. And everything should aspire to be. Whoa. And I also think that what Colossus is saying is right. It's not like you have to be, whoops, a superhero the whole day. It's 4 or 5 moments. Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm so gonna die. Oh my god. Oh. Was this always so long? Thank goodness this armor is holding up so good.
Oh great.
So. Yeah. We were at the 66th floor, but
shock it. Gotta get back up.
We kind of fell
before Parker reaches his own 66th floor ahead of me. Parker, you hanging in there?
Oh, sure. Hanging, crawling, leaping, all part of the service. And you can stop worrying about me, Mommy, especially since I'm the one who keeps having to bail you out.
I'll keep worrying until this is done. How close are you to the 66th floor? Parker?
Shh, shut up. I just spotted Brock. I'll be in touch.
Parker! Parker, are you... Great. I've got to wrap this thing up before it turns into an even bigger disaster than it already is.
And see, this is what I'm talking about. Peter is worrying about the people that are in the building, but Miguel is thinking more, excuse me, more big picture. Like that's not only Alchemax or the Daily Bugle that are getting destroyed. It's the whole, basically the fabric of time, or reality that's getting torn apart.
It'll slow me, but I can still get to the 66th floor.
Supplying backup as required.
So where are we now, Miguel? "44! I felt like 22 stories. Oh my god. Let's do a time paradox here. And I like the pictures that appear. Flashes. Mary Jane, everything.
Another time shift? It looks like the only way up to the 66th floor is through the ventilation.
Whoa!
Stop to rest.
Catch. And normally we would have these claws on the side of our arms that Miguel uses as a melee weapon, you might say. But we have those awesome rings around our fingers. They're getting the job done as well. All right.
Now you're just starting.
Okay, I think I have to beat them to proceed. Yeah, because we have to push open the door, or pry open the door.
Focus.
And we get time paradox power for doing this, for releasing that decoy. Here, have it. And I have no idea how this time paradox things works, but it holds them in place and makes it easier to beat them. Maybe, probably, I don't know. It was so long. This game is like almost 9 years old. 8, excuse me, 2011. Almost 8 years old. And there was an X-Men game released at the time when this was released, and one of my friends played the X-Men game, X-Men Destiny, I think it's called. Oh, I already put the comic away, but I think it was X-Men Destiny, where it was something like create your own story, character X-Men, whatever. And I kind of still need to play it. I think the Spider-Man is the better game of the two, because basically it's Spider-Man. The argument isn't valid, so. And I always liked the Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, this one, the adult version, the most. This is my favorite version of Spider-Man.
Finally made it back to where I was.
Let's see where we go. Where will we be? Oh, that's the bridge. Good.
I made it to the 66th floor.
I think
Where
we're here.
Is this anti-venom still hiding?
I'm face to face with anti-venom. Eddie, you're responsible for the explosions?
Trying to
Well, Peter.
blow you up.
If you were really trying, you'd have done it. What's going on?
Kill you now.
What's happening there, Parker?
Anti-Venom's fighting himself more than he is me.
And this is quick
Subcutaneous control
thinking,
chips
love
will do
it.
the job. How dangerous is this guy?
He drains my powers on contact, and he's invisible to my spider sense.
Terrific. But where are you now, and can you avoid Anti-Venom?
66th floor, and yeah, maybe I could avoid him. Plus, if his explosions bring the building down, people for blocks around will be killed.
Yeah, this version of Peter is my most favorite one. Although, at the time, my favorite Spider-Man is Spider-Gwen. But my all-time favorite that I always will remember and I always picture in my head is as Spider-Man is this Peter Parker, you know, straight out of college, living off scraps, living in a shitty apartment with this beautiful girlfriend.
Gotta find a way to get Eddie Brock free
Trying
of whatever's
to, you know,
controlling him.
Get his life together. And that's what most teens or young adults are struggling with. You know, you don't know who you are. You don't know, you're on your own in this big world, trying to get a job, trying to be successful, getting a girlfriend, and this is also the thing that's featured, or the story that's featured in Spider-Man and the Ultimate Spider-Man universe, where he dies, or where the Death of Spider-Man story is revolving around. But I always kind of identified with this older, more adult version of Peter Parker. That will always be my favorite.
There you are. Eddie, you're being controlled. Fight it!
Fight you instead.
He took off again.
Yeah, if only you'd do the same.
O'Hara, if you don't get that I can't turn my back on danger, no matter what the cost, then you've got no business calling yourself Spider-Man.
Wow, I'm hurt. Guess what else I am? Still alive. Let's hope you get to keep saying the same thing.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. You know, don't be the guy that just turns around. And as I said, I can't emphasize this enough. Your safety matters the most. At least, you know, when you see something or you witness something, call the cops or whatever. But don't be the guy that just looks away. You don't want to be that guy. Of course, if you know MMA or something, or any kind of you know, self-defense art, or art of self-defense, you just go in and kick the shit out of the fucker that's harassing some woman or anyone. Be a nice guy. Just you know, give the guy at the counter in the subway a smile that might be the only smile they see for the day.
Oh, good. Stand there and call him names. Great plan. Shoot, this up scarce.
Eddie, listen. You've got a chip inside you that's making you do this.
Just making it easier.
The longer that thing's in you, the more it's rewiring your thinking.
No, it can't.
Parker, what are you doing? Because it's causing major problems here.
I've got to get the atomic energy regulators out of the way so they're not destroyed.
So, I'm in danger of frying from radiation because of explosions on your end?
Hey, you're the one who told me about quantum causality.
Yeah, well, now I'm telling you to fix this.
Sheesh, Red Ranch. Okay, O'Hara, the first regulator's safe.
The radiation level is dropping, but my costume's providing me some protection from it, but it's not gonna last forever.
Just give me a minute to take care of the other two regulators.
A minute's about all I have.
Don't worry, Mickey. A minute's all I need. Come on, get up, get up.
I've gotten the second
And I don't know if this is my fault that Miguel is suffering over there.
Still dropping, but cumulative effect if it's not stopped entirely.
Have body parts started falling off yet?
I'm still in one bit. What do you mean yet? Are you planning to make this go away or not?
You know, you gotta learn to lighten up. Take care of the last one, everything will be fine.
Yeah.
You're not the one who could end up as a human nightlight.
Oh, I just, you know, I could shoot webs out of my ass.
What do you mean, uh-oh? This door should do the job.
Super strength pulling door attack.
O'Hara, tell
Something.
me you're okay.
Better than okay. I'm back up to full strength.
Hey, did I just
I hate
gotta...
to admit it, but this quantum causality thing of yours is actually pretty effective.
Oh, glad you approve.
You know, for something that makes no freaking sense at all.
Did I just get an extra spider? I think I did. I'm gonna get myself some upgrades here. Miguel has the closest one to being complete. Good. Okay, okay. I think that's a challenge. I
Wait,
completed.
there's an air turret. I can get to Brock that way.
Let's go then. Yeah, it wasn't my fault that this happened, but it's definitely my fault that it stopped.
It doesn't look like an automatic door. It's a two-man operation. But I can move fast enough after I hit that switch to get through.
Oh shit. Yeah, fast enough for my ass. Oh shit. No, 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 no! God dang it. Can I do this? Come on, up! Come on, Pete, let's go, let's go, let's go! Yeah! That's why we are the amazing Spider-Man. Oh my god, that was so bad.
Pleasant dreams.
I just kicked the shit out of him.
Maybe you should do more cardio.
And I do think this section, you know, before the anti-venom fight is kind of drawn out. But more Spidey time for us.
Attention, security. Intruder must be neutralized.
What?
What the heck are these? It looks like they escaped from the Museum of Unnatural History.
They kind of poison us, right? Well, we can do a time paradox, which will help us tremendously. How many keys do we need? You know what? Let's take all of them. Let me go. Thank you. But I kind of great many of them, right? Okay, I think I need just
Back off,
one.
Eddie! You're a puppet! Fight the puppet master,
Whoa!
not me!
Hey, we're here!
For me, too.
You don't know what you're doing!
I know enough. You have to die.
Or we both can live!
You think you're so much better than I am. Acting like you're so worried about me.
I'm worried about what you'll do to other people. And yeah, to me. But if you can fight it...
He can't, trust me.
Oh yeah, I always trust people who are trying to kill me. So you're the head lunatic. Well, we haven't been properly introduced. I'm the guy who's gonna stop your plans.
Good luck with that. Anti-venom, finish him.
Can't.
Impressive resistance, but activating all the control chips, releasing your more bestial side, should do the trick.
And and he's going legendary Super Saiyan. Look. Pantera hits. And that's the moment where Peter realized he was fucked. Alright, let's dance, Eddie.
Get it. Gotta fight back.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh fuck, he's fast.
Keep back, Eddie.
Eddie, you're coming with me, dead or alive.
He's self-healing. Nothing's ever easy.
If I have to punch those... Oh, wait, if I have to punch this shit out of here, I will do it. I don't want to, but I will do it, Eddie. You're forcing my hand! Oh my god. I kind of feel like I'm forcing his.
You lose. How about you stop talking? Because distracting me is not helping.
If you survive this, I may kill you myself.
Oh my god, and just smacks to the face. Ouch! It hurts just to listen. Ow. Eddie, please stop this. You're making this harder for yourself. Ow. Oh my god. Ow! I knew you'd do that. Ouch. Come on. You know you can't beat me when it comes to speed. You might be stronger, but I'm faster. Come on. Come on, Eddie. So, we're done here? Can we pack up? Go home?
Eddie?
Laugh about it?
We all done here? Huh. How about that? Miguel, good news. Turns out you were wrong. Hope that doesn't wound your ego.
What, you think if you die, I'll be happy to be right?
I don't think you're happy to be wrong.
Well, then you know as little about me as you think I know about you.
What I know is that Brock looks to be down for the count.
Better make sure, though.
So, can we call this one a wrap, Eddie? Maybe go grab some coffee, laugh about it?
Okay. Guess I can go back now and take
Yeah.
out Sloan once
Yeah,
and
that's
for all.
Oh, great, no spider sense. No, no. Ah!
Trying to cure you.
Go cure yourself. Nice try. Didn't work.
Yes, it did. Now to finish the job.
Speed to avoid it.
I finish you first. I'm not doing any damage, damn it. And I think this is the first time that your costume will get fucked up. Ow. Oh, I can't use my spider movement. Not good.
The chip they stuck in you is messing
Eddie,
with
this
your
will hurt
power.
you more than it will hurt
Fight
me.
it, Eddie.
You're about to die.
Eddie, don't you get it?
Yes,
This is your
that's
chance
why
to take back your mind.
Trying
You can end this now.
to talk this out of you.
End this
Good.
by ending you.
No, not what I had in mind.
Fantastic. O'Hara, you might get to be right after all.
Uh-oh.
Believe me, that's the last thing I want.
Alright, where are we? Pete, hold on. I'm coming. Where's my key? Here we go. Excuse me, can I wrap this up so I can save my best friend?
I'm about to reach the gateway room.
And when you get there, then what?
Don't worry. Yeah. Why would I?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Parker, it's another time distortion blocking my way!
Don't blame me.
Come
I'm
on.
not blaming anyone! I need to find another way to the gateway room. I better
the way.
avoid whatever that stuff is.